I got kicked off. Sorry, dude. Okay, got it. jcguns@aol.com. Got it. Yeah, looks like no one's here. It's getting late. I'll probably cut down the stream soon. I was going to show off my new Streamlight lantern here. It's pretty cool. It's got different modes. It's got the bright one, medium, bright, medium, low. And then you can hold it and it switches to red. And then if you press it again, I think you get the strobe. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I got kicked off. It's weird. I was just showing off my lantern to We the People. It's a Streamlight. It's pretty cool. Definitely recommend a few of these for all you guys. You should definitely pick some up. You can hang it up. It's got this thing on the bottom here too. It's got a clip, so you can clip it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there, got the little clip. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Streamlight is good stuff. Definitely. Yeah, it's actually got a nice build to it. It's like rubber, and it's LED, so I can just screw this off. And but yeah, it's got like a blinking mode. Oh, here we go. It's got a SOS, I think. There we go. Pretty cool. And then this is my favorite, just the red light. It's just really, especially for SHTF, if the power's out, you're not going to broadcast your location. With the red light, it's kind of more low key. It's better on the eyes. I think it has really good battery life, this thing too. It's got like a couple 100 hours, I think. It's pretty cool. Hey, William Smith. Nice to see you finally. Yes, Jesus saves. I agree. Amen. What room am I in? I'm just in like a little living room area. Trying to see if I can't pick up any scanner traffic tonight. There was a lot of weird calls last night over here because of the Halloween. A lot of domestic disturbances. It's pretty interesting. We had a big storm. I got one similar to that from Walmart. I think this only cost me like 30 or 40 bucks, this thing. It's really good. It's really it's got like this nice rubber on it. It's nice quality on this thing. And it's got the glow in the dark button too. It's really cool. I like the red. I'm a big fan of red light. I think red light is just the best Oh, hey, William, you just got in from work. Thank you, William. Yeah, I was trying to figure it out earlier. I had some problems trying to set it up, but yeah, this is like a little test. I want to try to next time get my software going so I can present my screen and show you guys like stuff I look at. Oh, you have a ProTac? Yeah, I've heard of those ProTacs. They look really good. I was considering getting a ProTac at one time for my my Remington 870. I'll show you right now how I have that set up. Okay. In case you guys are wondering, my home defense setup here. Let's see, got my not Mossberg, Remington 870, and I got this little ring here for my flashlight, so I can mount my flashlight to it. I love this gun; it's awesome. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, so this is my, I got this, and then I got my, let's see here.
Difficulty breathing.
Number 4.
Number 12, Derek Drive.
The scanner's going off. Let me just lower it. I have buckshot. I have triple O and double aught and triple aught buck. And then I also have my knife here, which, I hope I never have to use a knife, but, you never know when you may have to go hand to hand, You don't want to just rely on your pistol, but I hope I never have to use this, but it's good to have it. Watch for over penetration. Yeah, I know. I'm in a pretty yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't have any kids yet, so the only person I have to worry about is my fiance, and we're in a pretty rural area, so not too worried about over penetration. I don't have any neighbors right next to me, so I'm not too worried about that right now, but definitely when kids are in the picture. Yeah, this SOG, it's actually a Benchmade. Cost a lot of money. This is a $200 knife. It's a really let's see, it's 154 cm. I sharpened this with Arkansas stones. I don't know if you guys ever used Arkansas stones before. Arkansas stones are the bomb. Oh, Benchmade is close to you. Yeah, this knife is awesome because what I like here, it's got this pommel on the back, so I can use this to strike someone. I can hammer this right into someone's face, and that's going to do damage on its own. Yeah, it does kind of look like a SOG seal pup. It looks very similar, but it's actually a Benchmade. It's got a pretty thick blade on it. You can see in its full tang here. It's so nice, I don't even know if I want to use it. That's the problem, I have other knives that I use in the woods. I'll show you some of my other knives that I have too. But yeah, I don't know if you guys ever use Arkansas stones, but Arkansas stones are really good. You can see how nice you see how shiny the blade is here. It's super sharp. It's got that nice finger grip here for like bushcrafting and stuff. Let me just put this thing back so I don't slice myself. Isn't the SOG Seal Pup, isn't that like a titanium blade or something like that? I don't know. Do they still make those in titanium? I also got my bear spray here. I got this cool Molly sheath. It's Mystery Ranch. Mystery Ranch. They got the little logo there. It's pretty neat, you know. And then this is my UDAP bear spray. I don't know if you guys can see that. UDAP. This is the biggest can you can get. It's 13 ounces. It's huge. You know, it's like it's pretty monstrous, but it's good to have for home defense too. You used it on Antifa. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, bear spray is really good for home defense. I mean, you could just, I mean, you can fog up a huge area with this. Yeah, it's a lot of money. I agree. I mean, I don't even use it. I honestly only bought it for SHTF as a SHTF blade. I'll show you my other knives that I use more in the woods. Yeah, you definitely want to use it in a closed area. That's for sure. Show you guys. What else do I got? There's some of my other blades here. Show you guys some other stuff. I got a buck. Got this little buck. Yeah, Danner is in Oregon, right? Yeah, I know. This is my buck knife too. Can't really see. I try not to wear this one out too much because you can't buy this. They don't make this model anymore. This buck knife. It's they've done like destruction tests on this knife. This knife is super tough. But I try not to use it that much because it's they don't make it, so I don't want to. Then I got this guy here. Let's see. I got this thing too. What the hell happened here? I got this one too. It's pretty sharp. Sharp in the back here too. But yeah, this is just Ontario. I forget the name of this one, but Danner Acadia boots. I gotta look those up. Oh man. I gotta look up Danner Acadia. I gotta look those up. Oh wow, those are expensive boots. $300. Oh my gosh. You're a rainforest guy? Yeah. It's really rainy out there, right? This is some of the buckshot I got. The double aught here, and then I have some triple aught. Put some stuff back here. Oh boy. Ontario Rat 1. That's pretty cool. I've heard of the Rat 1. Do you guys carry any EDC blades, like neck knives or anything like that? I was considering getting a neck knife, but I don't know if they're almost kind of worthless with neck knives. You can't really. Cold steel fiber knives. Interesting. Never. Cold steel makes some cool stuff. A neck knife. It's just like a knife that you wear around your neck. You have like a little chain that you hang it all around your neck, so you can just grab it, pull it out really easily, and you don't need to have a belt. So if you're wearing like jogging clothing, you can still have it on you. Very old Benchmade Auto. I don't even know if I ever heard of Benchmade Auto. Is that like a pocket knife or? Hey, McFly. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I'm considering getting some kind of a neck knife, just for like EDC purposes. I don't know. Okay, first generation Benchmade. How close are you to the Benchmade factory? You said you go there to get the sharpening done? Okay, cool. Yeah, do a video. That would be awesome. That would be great. Yeah, Mora knives. Mora knives are good. Those are bushcrafting knives. Yeah, definitely Mora knives are great. They're so cheap too. I mean, you can buy a whole bunch. Those are definitely good for practicing in the woods because they're so cheap to replace. Yeah, push blades. Push blades are great. I've never actually owned one, but I could see why people want them. I try to stay away from EDC knives that are very obviously weaponized, because if something happens or I get pulled over, or cop sees me with one of those, I don't know how they're gonna react, or so I try to just stick to like multi-tools, because with a multi-tool I can still get the knife out fast, but it doesn't look like a weapon. And if I actually have to use it, and I go to court, I can just say that I was carrying a multi-tool. It doesn't look like I was looking for a fight.
Extremely fatigued from driving. Your class 125
Oh, we got someone that's extremely fatigued from driving. I guess they called the 911 dispatch. It's weird. Yeah, I figure like with a multi-tool, I can get access to the knife pretty quickly, and it doesn't look like an obvious weapon. So, everybody's different though. That's just my thing. Just because I'm in New York, they're very restrictive. So I try not to, carry like obvious weapons, A lock blade? What do you mean by that? A lock blade? I think maybe Frank may have passed out already. Maybe he had one too many beers. Multi-tool knives usually don't lock. I don't know if that's true though, because most like Leathermans, I have a Leatherman and it always locks. Yeah, I have a Leatherman. I'll show you my EDC. I'll show you what I carry, my EDC. One sec. Let's see. Yeah, here's my EDC. This is my look how quick I can get this out. You know, if I got to use this, it's probably, I don't know, 2-inch blade, but it's sharp. It's 420 high carbon, so it's a locking blade. It locks up. So it's just a Leatherman Wingman. Yep, it locks. Here, listen. Yep, it locks. I can get access to this on the outside. I don't have to actually open it. Yeah, this is a cheaper Leatherman. This was only like 50 bucks, 40 bucks. I got it because it's nice and small. So for like, you know, EDC purposes, I'm not going to get a giant Leatherman. Yeah, it's serrated. I got a bunch of cool stuff on here. I got the little scissor, you know. Yeah, it's definitely what does it say? I'm trying to read what McFly said here. Yeah. Yeah, New York City controls the votes.
Car 9, all units in service, vehicle removed from the property, 01281437.
Yeah, New York City controls all the votes, and all the upstate cities, they have a lot of power. Yeah, Leathermans are a good tool, especially in an urban area. What are the gun laws like in Oregon? Glock and roll. Like, if you're a civilian, what do you need? Do you need a permit to get a pistol? What are the gun laws like over there? Oklahoma just passed constitutional carry. That's awesome. New Hampshire's also constitutional carry. Yeah, I've heard Oregon is pretty good for gun laws. I've heard it's, I think it's open carry, right? Open carry. Is it an open carry state? I thought it was. Yeah, prepper groups are important. I think it's good to have groups, especially, you know, being close with your neighbors is important too. Yeah, Oregon, very liberal. Yeah. No mag limit for now. That's good. Yeah, we have New York State has a mag limit, 10 rounds. They wanted to cut it down to 7 after the SAFE Act, but I think they retracted that. So, yeah, New York sucks. In New York, when you buy a pistol, you have to get it approved. Every time you buy a pistol, you have to go to your local county judge, and they have to approve it and then give you a coupon to go to your gun store and pick it up. It's pretty ridiculous. I remember 2 years ago when I bought my 44 Magnum, it sat in a gun store for 2 months until the local county clerks finally called me up and said I could go and pick it up. Took them 2 months to figure out that I'm not a crazy person and I'm not going to go shoot anybody. Yeah, it's got to be listed. Yep, that's right. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I actually have a friend of mine who was in the Army Reserves. He worked at Guantanamo Bay. He was an MP, and he had a top secret clearance. And he worked at Guantanamo Bay for a couple of years. He was deployed like 3 times. And he came, and he was actually a deputy in his local county that he lived in. And then he came back, and they still wouldn't give him a carry permit. He had to prove like all his military service. He had to go in front of a judge and like show him his like military papers and justify why he wanted to have a carry permit. It's ridiculous, especially for a guy who was a guard at Guantanamo Bay. I mean, he shouldn't be questioned at all. They should give him whatever he wants. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's the kind of person you want to have a handgun. Yeah, New York is May issue. So the way New York works is that your county has to approve your permit, and they issue restrictions onto your permit. So the only thing about those restrictions is they're only administrative restrictions. So